artificial labels. It's 2020, we're fighting for our basic rights. Instead you want to see, we're trying to start a fight. No one seems to want to listen. Abuse the man who just exposed the system. Lost focus, it's called police brutality. Fuel of racism and cruelty. If white privilege doesn't exist, all the statues need to be abolished. Black skin, white skin, what difference does it make? Oh yeah, I forgot the system is still fake. Why don't all Black Lives Matter? Oh yeah, because the system will be shattered. Systematic racism, let's end it. Instead you punish us, we get suspended. For what? Standing up for ourselves, being punished by slave masters like we live in hell. You're no longer keeping us under your spell. We're all tired now, time the old system fell. All we want is to be treated fairly and be given equal opportunities, given work so we can feed our families. Does this really sound like we're the criminals? Does our colour make you feel inferior? That somehow you need to prove you're superior? Everything changes before this generation grows in its rages. Realize they've heard my voice. Know that they can make a choice to sit back and watch it all quietly, or speak up and end police brutality. No justice, no peace. We won't live in poverty. Realize that we're all human, bleed the same color, we're fuming. How can black people ever breathe when you don't give them opportunities? All these changes cause anxiety, so together we'll stand to fight society. All we ask for is a little respect. You use media to politically infect. If all lives truly mattered, you wouldn't just see black men battered. I can't hold my silence any longer, so I'll shout to make us stronger. We need unity to end the division. Updated policies, they need revision. We need to understand this land is not just for the white man. You might not think that this still exists, so I'll try to educate you, I insist. Insist you go and ask your questions and see how far you're led by your deception. Open your eyes and let's stay woke. Today for all of you, Queen Niche spoke. I'm a Muslim woman, African and Asian. I'm making most of the occasion. Stand up, address the situation. Try to teach you by starting education, by preventing fake allegations. I stand with you like we're one nation. Let's move and start a new chapter. End racism like it's a rapture. My speech, I hope your hearts are captured. Good. Representing all that have suffered. I don't fear no more, my voice won't be buffered. We're getting there, the movement is strong. Soon they will wake and know they were wrong. Racism is real, needs to be acknowledged. System of oppression need to get more knowledge. Go and learn the history they don't teach you, and realize they lie when they preach to you. For us, it's all gone way too far, so now we're aiming up for the stars. We demand respect and rights. Don't say we're trying to start a fight. This is my reaction to your actions. Please don't blame us, no retractions. Black lives will finally matter. You want to close the case? Then deal with the latter. Because Black lives matter. What did I say? Black lives matter. Justice now. Justice for all. Peace, equality, and love to everyone.
Sorry, I think I'm in your way.
Hello, everybody. We are here to say we want justice, and we want justice now. We want justice for every Christopher Kapasa, every Shukri Abdi, every Sianda, Every black and brown person who have ever been a victim of racial injustice, systematic racism and police brutality. We've been oppressed for too long, targeted for the colour of our skin, and it's going to stop. It's going to stop because we will not until we get the justice that is so long deserved to us. The story of each individual, as I've mentioned, is as heartbreaking as each other in their own ways. 2 young innocent teenagers drowned by their peers simply because of the colour of their skin, both living in prominently white areas. Please tell me, what are they teaching their children in these areas? How does this still happen in 2020? We are being killed for being black. We are seen as threats, but we are not the threat, we are the victims. Sianda, a young lady with a bright future ahead of her, racially abused and physically attacked for being nothing other than a black woman. Then when she sought out the protection of the police, she was arrested and charged for acting in self-defense, while the people who attacked her got away with it. How does this make sense? When they tell you systematic racism doesn't exist, then remember Sianda's story. Remember the story of Mahmoud Matan, the last man to be hanged for a crime he did not commit. Remember the story of the Cardiff 3 and the Cardiff 5 and everything they went through to receive the justice they long deserved after being accused of a murder they also did not commit. It's easier for them to keep oppressing us, killing us and silencing us. It's deep-rooted into the system, and this is why we need change. We need to scrap what we know and start again. Get rid of all the old racists in charge of the country and get some young, fresh faces in those offices. The young people who understand what is going on and wrong here now in 2020. The old ways are not working. They are built to be against us. They are built to decline us of justice, but we will no longer stand for it. We want justice, and we want justice now. No justice? No peace. Thank you.
Well, thank you all for coming out today. I'm going to talk to you quickly about where we're going, how long it takes, what we're doing, and where we're going to be having more time to listen to the incredible stories from our local communities, campaigns globally, and for people in all sorts of different positions. So right now, I'm going to say that, and then Hussein is going to come up and just say why and how we've all come together. So in a minute, we'll be following through with the Samba band. They're going to take us through and out onto Queen Street, and then we're going to go down to the Home Office. At the Home Office, we're going to take a minute's silence. The march is going to turn itself around. All you have to do is do this. The Samba band will flip round. We're going to have music at the back, banners through the middle. We're going to come back into town because it's people we need to talk to. It's people who need to see the messages that you brought with you today. From there, we're going to head down to the Bay. So we should be at the Home Office for 1, the Bay for about 2:30. We've got 5 key speakers, and then we'll have we've got 20 plus different campaigns with us today. From all across the spectrum, from social justice, racial justice, global justice. Next time we come out, let's make it 50 campaigns and 5 times as many people. Well, we're down at the centre, so you will see we've got a few stewards there in fluorescent jackets. Please, as we march, just consider we want to march peacefully with anger in our hearts, but we'll take our time to do that. If we do face any issues, we need to de-escalate them. And the easiest way to do that is to sit down. And then everyone can see, I don't know, the dude that's saying the things that we don't want to know. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. Is everyone happy with where we're going, where we're going to be there?
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader. Right, I'm going to put Hussein on, he's going to draw these things together, and then we shall get marching to the sound of our very own beat. Hussein.
Hey everyone, it's so amazing to see all of you here. And why are we here? David said 20 campaigns. I'll tell you why. From black trans lives to climate refugees to predominantly BAME frontline health workers, from austerity causing mass homelessness and a mental health nationwide crisis. all these campaigns, from Palestinians being put in cages, from our foreign policy causing genocide in Yemen, every single thing, from our local campaigns helping all of us on the street corners, to our villages, to the suburbs, to the cities. We're all linked, because this society, this system only works for 1%. It doesn't work for anyone else. And when we come together, we're making our voice heard together. Our oppression is linked. And like Malcolm X said, and I'll end it with this, and we march to the Senate, we march to the Home Office. We're not outnumbered, we're out-organised. So let this day be the end of that. From here on, we begin together, we fight together, we stand together, we show solidarity together, and we change this world, and we imagine a better one. Let's go!
I'm a loud person, and I can't